Hi Mavis, we've got a few questions from our alumni for you. First of all, what's keeping you busy these days?
Well, kia ora, and what is keeping me busy these days is probably no different than a lot of others. It's around the balance between family, business, governance. We're farmers as well, so land stuff. I guess if you want to be a lot more specific, I chair Taratahi Agricultural Institute, so learning, teaching, predominantly young people, but not always young. And I chair the Ātio Wanganui Incorporation, a big family business, Māori owned, that is doing some exciting stuff.
Fantastic. And what's your career highlight to date?
Career highlights, they happen every month, every year, to be honest. They don't stop. But if I was to pick a couple of things out, I guess one would have to be the launch of 2 Degrees Mobile, and then afterwards seeing the profound impact it's had on New Zealand consumers. It's pulled back price, which we all benefit from. That's been just amazing. Being inducted into the New Zealand Business Hall of Fame was pretty special. And I always keep pinching myself to say, what the heck was that about? And then, of course, we've got a real a highlight, not a personal highlight, but our granddaughter started at Vic Uni this year and is loving it, soaking it up. So we're happy.
Fantastic. Now, why is it so hard for Kiwi businesses to break the global market?
Is it too hard for Kiwi businesses to break that global market? I don't know. Although what we do know is that we're small. Being able to scale is hard from here. And sometimes I think you have to get out to understand how. Very difficult maybe doing it from home when you haven't really been out there and understand what that global market looks like, what it wants, how it wants it. So, it's probably a number of all those things, but I question, is it that hard? I'm not sure.
And where did your passion for wool come from?
So, I'm a farmer girl from way back. I'm a wool classer by trade. I love that natural fibre. I love the provenance of what wool and the primary sector farming animals has for New Zealand Inc. We're running into some challenges at the moment, but it's nothing that we can't solve because our hearts are really entrenched in our land here. But wool is a personal passion of mine. I'm absolutely devastated that we get run over by nylon fabrics, and I'm embarrassed to say I'm wearing one right now, but I do have good woolen as well.
And how did you get your first big break, and what was it?
First big break, and again, there's so many of these kind of junctures in your, whether it's your business journey or your life journey, where chances come. I think for me, it's about understanding that opportunities don't always come, and when they do, reach out, go with it, which can be good and bad, but unless you appreciate what is good and what isn't, it's hard to know what they are.
And what's the key to being a great leader?
A great leader, oh gosh. There's so many of those around us at the moment in New Zealand. I also think there's lack of leadership in certain areas, but great leaders to me are people that can inspire you. It's someone that you would follow to war. I'd walk over hot coals to be and do what's put in front. It's also someone who has a heart. Unless you connect to people in a very real way, leadership can be quite empty. So there's a couple of things in that, but personally it is about loving what you do and being prepared to step up and into a place where maybe you wouldn't have, but because you have this kind of something going on in here, you're prepared to give it a shot.
And what are you most looking forward to at Nurture Change this year?
I'm really excited actually. First of all, I love learning. I love people. I love to be inspired by people's journeys and their stories, their sacrifices. But I'm also, to be really honest, I'm looking forward to warm weather, warm water, and just a chance to kind of have a break away from everything, but still in an environment where there's stimulation and opportunities to look and learn.